Keep your eyes on the road when you driving with that back. If a nigga did something to me, I'ma get his bitch ass back. Know some niggas who work 9 to 5, know some niggas sell crack. Know some bitches who sell pussy, know some bitches who sell tracks. When I get up off them drugs, I don't really know how to act. Bitch, I feel like I'm a pimp, I'm a don, I'm a young Mac. I might snatch a young bitch heart, I might never ever give it back. I might sell a nigga brick of tracks, before I ever tell him that I rap. Security pat me down, I still snug my Glock in this bitch. Old lame man nigga left his Glock in his whip. I'm searching for the syrup, man, I need some walk for me to sip. Serving rock in it, bitch, make it lock with it wrist. Make it lock with it wrist, serving rock like I'm Chris. Made a twat, he a bitch, he a op, fuck his bitch. On the block with them sticks, pop your top like John Wick. Let her watch, why she so thick, she a nasty, nasty bitch. And we smoking crumble with exotic, and I don't wanna fuck like she a busy body. And every time I'm around the hoe, I get her riding. That little pussy be so wet, she always soak up my bed. We keep them choppers on choppers, money and power. Hit that boy with the hit stick, made him holler. 20 band bustin' up my pan, got your bitch wanna fuck a young nigga, but she can't get a dollar. I ain't no regular nigga, might pull up and strike you some bricks of the Chevy Impala. This ain't no regular gas, you smoking on hit it one time, make it hard for the swallow. Roll my back with it and I mix it with crumble. Came from nothing, so fuck being humble. Run his ass down, but not trip, but not stumble. Hand me the stick, I'ma do all the honors. I know they can't last a day in the jungle. Shots from the K to the face, put them under. Spin on your block, then we skate in the tundra. Real brick nigga like to play with the bundles. Security pat me down, I still snug my Glock in this bitch. Old lame man nigga left his Glock in it whip. I'm searching for the syrup, man, I need some walk for me to sip. Serving rock in it, bitch, make it lock with it wrist. Make it lock with it wrist, serving rock like I'm Chris. Made a twat, he a bitch, he a op, fuck his bitch. On the block with them sticks, pop your top like John Wick. Let her watch, why she so thick, she a nasty, nasty bitch. And we smoking crumble with exotic, and I don't wanna fuck like she a busy body. Smoking crumble with exotic, and I don't wanna fuck like she a busy.
You already know what to do. Action.
Hi guys, I hope you're enjoying my OnlyFans.
I'm sure they are. Okay, spread it.
Like
Spread
this, Daddy?
it. Oh yeah, like that. Now bounce it.
Like that?
Oh yeah, bounce it. Bounce it, baby. Cut.
What's wrong?
I'm about to have to sample that shit.
UGK Records is really going down, bitch.
And you know it. When the music come on, put your motherfucking hands in the air. My DJ name is DJ Dolby D.
You can run up if you wanna get your face head cracked. I still represent for that CL Butler.
With a Leo on his grind like a trio G should. Don't be surprised when you see us gripped in the wood.
17, bitch, deliver in the wood. 17, bitch, deliver in the wood.
17, he's a Leo. 17, he's a Leo.
I'm an underground king and a certified member.
UGK Records, UGK Records.
I got my green up, and got my team up. It's TGR, UGK, know what that mean, cuz this is UGK Records, they say we need distribution. This is UGK Records, they say we need distribution. The grind don't stop, cause the grind don't stop. The grind don't stop, cause the grind don't stop.
Yeah, man. He's Lee. Got my boy Venom on the track. Let's go. This shit smooth. Check this out, nigga. We down south ripping. Yeah, y'all. You boys can get pumped up off that vitamin water if you want to. Nigga drinking that diabetic Kool-Aid. Nigga, I pour it up. Big Bub, dig. Let's go. I'm Southside reppin' with a mill on my mind. Getting money, checking paper, yeah, they feeling me now. Bloggers still talking down, why they hating the G? Cause I'm everything that them hoes wish they could be. I'm a grinder, I'm a boss. My nigga, I'm a boss. I sting your main bitch, yeah, I knock the pussy off. Hit Big Bub on the chirp and let him get some too. See, that's the type of shit that a player would do. But now you use a simp. Mixed with trick. See, you that type of nigga that be buying a bitch, supplying a bitch, admiring a bitch. I'd make her toot it up and get behind a bitch. In the room, on the floor, have her on all years. Been macking since macking, been back in the biz. Got the drink, yeah, the bar. The kush in my gar. The pistol on my waist and keep another in the car. Got the bras and the spouse. The plush, that house. The 20 in my ear, about 30 in my mouth. Got the drink, yeah, the bar. The kush in my gar. The pistol on my waist and keep another in the car. Got the bras and the spouse. The plush, that house. The 20 in my ear, about 30 in my mouth. I ain't machine gun rapping or making no threats. I'm just out here capping, collecting some checks. I've been down like the grind for plenty of years. Now it's time for me to climb like the rest of my peers. With the slabs and the grills, the trips and the deals. I'm gripping wood wheel and I'm loving how it feels. Only broke days, baby, can't compare to this. Look at all this glitz cup on my wrist. I ain't never had shit like this before. So if I'm acting like a bucket, please let me know. This for all those days when I didn't have. I was jumping out of cabs, now I'm jumping in slabs. Lemon drops on my neck, got 2 whole rows. Canaries flocking by my head on my earlobes. Yeah, my chest piece froze. It's as cold as the snow, like the ice in your cup when you pour up a foe. Got the drink, yeah, the bar. The kush in my gar. The pistol on my waist and keep another in the car. Got the bras and the spouse. The plush, that house. The 20 in my ear, about 30 in my mouth. Got the drink, yeah, the bar. The kush in my gar. The pistol on my waist and keep another in the car. Got the bras and the spouse. The plush, that house. The 20 in my ear, about 30 in my mouth. I got a team of real niggas down to ride or die. And a phone full of bitches showing me moon pies. Since that block started living, my hustle has finally risen. Pray to God to see the day my homies get out of prison so they can ball with a player like never before. Cause back then when they left we didn't have no dough. Now we got much more. We got paper to blow. Make it rain on these hoes. We got paper to throw. My name rings in these streets cause I bang on these beats. And I'm down with Tony Snow. He helped me get up on my feet so there's no turning back. Big He's on a mission. Got to keep my game tight and keep playing my position. I don't need no permission. Make my own decisions. Yeah, you hating on the side, probably hoping and wishing that I fall out with Chad and I lose my rank. Pussy nigga, kill yourself. I'm about to fall in the bank. Got the drink, yeah, the bar. The kush in my gar. The pistol on my waist and keep another in the car. Got the bras and the spouse. The plush, that house. The 20 in my ear, about 30 in my mouth. Got the drink, yeah, the bar. The kush in my gar. The pistol on my waist and keep another in the car. Got the bras and the spouse. The plush, that house. The 20 in my ear, about 30 in my mouth. Got the drink, yeah, the bar.
Bigs on the beat.
Yeah, yo.
Let's go. Yeah. These rap niggas acting like they trap niggas. And these trap niggas wanna be rap niggas. And these whack niggas talking like they jack niggas. But with them feds on the line, that's a rap nigga. These rap niggas acting like they trap niggas. And these trap niggas wanna be rap niggas. And these whack niggas talking like they jack niggas. But with them feds on the line, that's a rap nigga. Ice. Such a great sacrifice. He sold his a bit cheap for one hell of a price. Monkey see, monkey do, now he iced out too. He got a grill, he got a watch, and he be something on fools. Yeah, he really think it's cool to go and tease the wolves. Got a big bodyguard that kinda look like Suge. Now he travel through the hood like he can't be touched. In a minute he'll learn that's not such. Real G's bust slugs, give a fuck by side. I know some little bitty niggas that'll take your life, fuck your wife, ramsack and raid your spot. Disrespectful ignorant niggas that eat your food out your pot. Getting off a couple zones don't make you a dealer. Got a pistol and you rap, it don't make you a killer. See the game for what it is and stop flirting with death. Who gives a fuck about a rapper? Boys thinking about self. These rap niggas acting like they trap niggas. And these trap niggas wanna be rap niggas. And these whack niggas talking like they jack niggas. But with them feds on the line, that's a rap nigga. These rap niggas acting like they trap niggas. And these trap niggas wanna be rap niggas. And these whack niggas talking like they jack niggas. But with them feds on the line, that's a rap nigga. I was a rap
nigga, before I was a trap nigga. I was a crack dealer, so I need a strap nigga. Deuce with a taped up handle. Look like a cap gun, but we'll dismantle. I hit the block with my rocks in the matchbox. Couple stones in my mouth, cause the block high. Wanted Bo Jackson, plus I wanted Jordan. I'm off the bench, bitch, nigga, I'm starting. In and out the lab, cause rapping was my hobby. My nigga's mama living room was the lobby. Bitch, niggas ain't never hit the booth. Bitch, nigga, test me, I'll shoot you. Not confused, but this was my lifestyle. Check my background, I'ma check out. Right now, I'm still up in the vocal booth. R.I.P. the Pimp C, nigga, General Salute. These rap niggas acting like they trap niggas. And these trap niggas wanna be rap niggas. And these whack niggas talking like they jack niggas. But with them feds on the line, that's a rap nigga. These rap niggas acting like they trap niggas. And these trap niggas wanna be rap niggas. And these whack niggas talking like they jack niggas. But with them feds on the line, that's a rap nigga. Pussy ass nigga ain't never done a damn thing. He got some income tax money and bought some cocaine. He slabbed out his car and got a trap house. Scrub nigga in his mind, he thinking he a boss. Boys cop a brick and start acting like Scarface. He got a powder habit and expensive taste. I ain't a hater, man, just an orangutan. I know a monkey when I see one, man, I'm just saying. Did it too small to all I ball. Trick with these hoes, take them shopping at the mall. Got Jack, didn't do Jack, now you know this nigga whack. On the horn talking loud, but his gangster is an act. Came up in a drought, oh lucky motherfucker. All the while laugh out loud, I know this nigga is a sucker. Got stopped on I-10, riding dirty like a pig pen. Now he cutting records, now he snitching. These rap niggas acting like they trap niggas. And these trap niggas wanna be rap niggas. And these whack niggas talking like they jack niggas. But with them feds on the line, that's a rap nigga. These rap niggas acting like they trap niggas. And these trap niggas wanna be rap niggas. And these whack niggas talking like they jack niggas. But with them feds on the line, that's a rap nigga.
Niggas out for dinner on a Friday night. Niggas drinking liquor on a Friday night. Nigga, ain't nothing more important than the goddamn trio cast. Get y'all goddamn ass in here.
It's your boy, he's a Lee. Say, man.
What it do, baby?
Ray.
What's up?
Ray T.
What's up, baby?
We was in front of that racetrack.
Yeah, man.
Was them niggas talking about going half on the black?
Man, that shit was crazy,
Come on, man. Half on the black, man. It's some fucked up times, you better stay on your grind. It's some fucked up times, you better stay with your nine. It's some fucked up times, you better stay on your grind. It's some fucked up times, you better stay with your nine. Yeah, you gotta get yours, and I gotta get mine. Yeah, you gotta get yours, and I gotta get mine. Yeah, you gotta get yours, and I gotta get mine. Get rich, fuck trying, I ain't trying dying. On these streets trying to get it, ain't nothing for the free. If you transact with me, you gon' have to pay your fee. Money short, money long, money stashed away at home. If he back on his ass, that mean his money all gone. Everybody say they good, they just mean that money tight. You see me, I chase paper all day and all night. The homeless rate on the ride, damn near to the sky. How you got 2 degrees and you work it pie. See the system fucked up, why don't they put some more paper? Boys starving in the hood pulling caper. Jacking clappers fake, rappers fake, trappers all of that. You can leave with your life, but you better not come back. Shots fired on the block, that's just a normal demonstration. Niggas broken, niggas mad, that's just a sign of frustration. Here you come showing up like you just hit the lotto. Right cross, get his jaw across his head with the bottle. It's some fucked up times, you better stay on your grind. It's some fucked up times, you better stay with your nine. It's some fucked up times, you better stay on your grind. It's some fucked up times, you better stay with your nine. Yeah, you gotta get yours, and I gotta get mine. Yeah, you gotta get yours, and I gotta get mine. Yeah, you gotta get yours, and I gotta get mine. Get rich, fuck trying, I ain't trying dying. Everybody say they ballin', and they acting like they
my money on my mind.
It's some fucked up times, you better stay on your grind. It's some fucked up times, you better stay with your nine. It's some fucked up times, you better stay on your grind. It's some fucked up times, you better stay with your nine. Yeah, you gotta get yours, and I gotta get
You hear what the fuck that song say?
mine. Yeah, you gotta get yours, and I gotta get mine. Yeah, you gotta get yours, and I gotta get mine. Get rich, fuck trying, I ain't trying dying. It's some fucked up times, you better
It's some fucked up times. You better stay on your grind.
stay on your grind. It's some fucked up times, you better stay with your nine. It's some fucked up times, you better stay on your grind. It's some fucked up times, you better stay with your nine. Yeah, you gotta get yours, and
I made that song many years ago, recognizing we were living in some fucked up times, man. Recognizing we were living in some fucked up times, man. Reminding myself, you better stay on your grind, He's. You see, a lot of times, what I outwardly project to others is me making notes to myself. I know you probably wonder, what the fuck you mean by that? You see, when I throw something out in the Trill universe and y'all bring it back to me, you put me back in the right headspace. Because I be so clusterfucked and busy trying to stay ahead, man. It's definitely necessary that we feed off each other. Not like Michael drinking that blood on Lost Boys, but swapping good game. Reminding each other, stay on your grind. Reminding each other, stay positive. Stay focused. Stay strong. Keep your head up. Go out there and get it, and get it, and come back with it. I got up at 5 a.m. and my feet hit the ground. And I ain't get back to sit down and be still until just a minute ago. Why? Because I'm ambitious, man. I want something. Taylor Ray, I want that $4.99. I like it and I love it and I need some more of it. Thank you. Thank you. My ambition won't let me sleep. My drive won't let me rest. I can't rest till I take care of almost everything on my to-do list. I finally got all I had to do done today. And I'll finish the rest in the morning, God's spare. I thank everybody who have ordered items from me, whether it be a book, a pair of socks, a CD, t-shirts, hats, slides, so forth and so on. Is much appreciated. For you to take your time out on a Friday night to come Trillcast and Laughs with me is much appreciated. I understand everybody busy and got lives. outside of coming Trill Cast with me. But ain't nothing more important than Trill Casting with me, goddamn. Get your ass out that restaurant and meet the motherfucking Blending Ninja. Alvin Smith, that motherfucking outfit is authentic than a bitch. That ain't no costume. Them shoes is real motherfucking kung fu shoes. That outfit is a real motherfucking ninja outfit. Thank you for that $5, Alvin Smith. Because that goddamn outfit cost me $145. Come on, man. Fuck wrong with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking outfit cost me $145, man. I can't even fit that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn belly hanging out. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's my accountability character. Meet the Blending Ninja. My accountability character. When I do skits with the Blending Ninja, it's reminding me to stay on course, to drink my smoothies and my juices. I'm not on no certain kind of diet or nothing, you know? I'm not doing nothing that's like, ooh, I got to stick to this because of this and that, this and that. I'm just changing my lifestyle. I'm changing my eating habit. And it's so necessary for us all. It's necessary for us all. Alvin Smith said he got one too. Hold on, you a ninja on the low? You know some of that Chung Noah? I'm gonna fuck y'all head up. I wore that goddamn ninja suit all day long, bro. I went to the grocery store with that bitch on. Post office. Every place I needed to go handle business, I walked in that bitch with that ninja suit on. Oh, you need an accountability ninja. Oh, you need a nigga to kick your ass. Book me. I come over there and kick your ass. Book me. I come over there and kick a goddamn hamburger out your hand, goddamn. I come over there and slap a motherfucking pizza out your hand if you need me to. And I might take a bite of that bitch. No, no, I ain't fucking around. I don't need none of that shit. If anybody listening right now, I ain't had shit to eat today. God damn it. Fuck wrong with you, boy? I'm fasting and Trill Casting and fasting. Alvin Smith and Taylor Ray, I ain't gonna bullshit you. I appreciate that soup. I appreciate that soup. I ain't playing at all. But nah, I ain't had nothing to eat today. See, I made that green drink right there. That ain't no vomit. That ain't no vomit. That's a green smoothie. I'm drinking one of them regular motherfuckers every day. But it's something very peculiar happened. I had a salad to eat yesterday. And then I made my green smoothie. About 64 ounces worth. And I drank one of them. I ain't had no dinner. Hold on, what y'all having? A soup war in this motherfucker? What y'all having? A $5 soup war? Shit. I like it and love it and want some more of it. Goddamn. On a Friday night, y'all in here fooling with me because y'all cool with me. Y'all know how to make a Trill motherfucker feel good. Come on, man. But look, for real, I drank one of them jars, 32-ounce worth of smoothie, right? I drank that last night as my dinner. And I ain't ate a motherfucking thing since. I don't know if I'm sick or what. Nah, come on. I feel good in a bitch. I just ain't hungry. You know what I mean? Been gone for a minute. Gotta make it up for the lost time. Man, ain't nothing wrong with that shit. We got to go live life, man. We got to go live life, man. But I promise you, dog, I drank one of them things right there. I drank that bitch at about dinner time yesterday. And I haven't chewed on another piece of food since. I don't know if I'm turning into the blending Ninja Turtle. I don't know, nigga. I'm fucked up. And then check this out. So I pull out the one for the day, right? I start drinking on it this morning. I couldn't finish. I put that bitch back in the icebox. And I went on about my day handling 50 million things plus one. I bought me a coconut water. I drank me a coconut water. And I handled all the business that I needed to handle today, ripping and running like a motherfucker. I talked on the phone to about 10 different people, and my motherfucking mouth was moving like a freight train. And my ideas was good than a bitch. When I got on a treadmill this morning, I went to running on that motherfucker. When I got back, I went to doing more push-ups and shit. And I still ain't hungry. I'm sipping on the last of it right now, and it's still at half. But what I had to remember was to drink some water. So I'm sipping on the green juice with smoothie, and I got about 32 ounces of water next to it, simultaneously sipping on both of them. But I don't have no appetite. So I'm not going to eat no solid food today. I'm fasting and trio casting and lasting. So who is the blending ninja? I've been following this lady named Christina Fully Raw for many years. I've been juicing and blending for at least 10 years. I've been trying to eat healthy and work out and get back in shape for at least 10 years. But it's something about my preparation and my mindset this go round. I've lost 25, 30 pounds before, you know, when I was focused on it. I remember one time I told my baby mama that it would make my day if I could dunk again. I just wanted to dunk a basketball. I told her I wanted to lose weight and just go to the gym and dunk. And so I was going to the gym back to back, back to back. Then all of a sudden I felt like, man, I can do it. And when I got on the scale, I realized I had done lost about 30 pounds. And I went in the gym and I did what I did, my little stutter step. And I was scared to get hung, so I didn't attempt it. I ran one game of basketball, full court, with them young boys. And after my body felt warmed up and I started to perspire, I started to feel like my old self. And I grabbed that basketball, man, and I come from my free throw line and did my little stutter step. And before you knew it, I was above the rim. I yammed that bitch. When I landed back on the floor, I felt like everybody was looking at me. And in slow motion, I looked in everybody's eyes. And I was thinking, I don't know if I'll ever be able to do that shit again, nigga. I don't know if I'll ever be able to do that shit again, nigga. I'm glad y'all saw it. I'm glad y'all saw it. But I wanted to do it. And I went and did it. But I never did it again. Now, I don't know. My goal these days, it ain't about dunking the basketball. Alvin say he ain't hooped in about 2.5 years. Ain't nothing like showing a motherfucker you still got it. I swear to God, once I get this belly down some more, I'm going to get on that court a little bit. See, I got to get my agility and mobility back. I was playing basketball with my son about a month ago. And I got ready to catch a rebound and I reached for the ball. Now, in my mind, it's an involuntary move for your mind to tell your legs to move, bitch. Get out the way. Get the ball. But for some reason, my mind had a delay talking to my legs, and them bitches didn't move. And when I reached for the ball, I'm top heavy. I fell down to the goddamn ground and rolled like a motherfucker. That concrete ain't no damn joke, man. I skint up all my goddamn elbow and knee and side of my leg, and I looked up at the sky and realized I'm laying on my motherfucking back. My son looked at me, he said, man, you all right? I said, hell no, nigga, I can't get up. Help me up, my nigga. And shit, he reached down for his old daddy and he grabbed his old daddy and put a little strength in it and pulled me up back on my feet. And I looked at him and his little partner and I said, I got to hang it up. Shit. I looked at him and his partner and say, I got to hang it up. Y'all got it? I was afraid. I was afraid. The first time in my life, my body ain't move how I thought it supposed to move. I used to play basketball 6 times a week. Y'all know Stack 5? Y'all know BJ Tyler? That's NBA niggas. That's NBA niggas out Port Arthur. I used to play basketball with them niggas all the time, man. Now, honestly, I wasn't nowhere near their caliber, but I could defend. I had some good shots. I had some good drive and endurance, and I could jump higher than a motherfucker. Now, my ball handling skills wasn't 100%. Them bitches was about 73%. My jumper was about 66%. My layup was about 83%. My free throw was about 83%. My rebounding skills was about 83%. My snowboarding skills was about 73%. Shit, nigga get tired. Nigga get tired and go to snowboarding like a motherfucker, man. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Yeah, so my snowboarding skills was about 73%. And I was an active motherfucker. And I did that all the way up until shit. All of a sudden I just stopped going. The highest skill is just getting out there and moving around. Alvin Smith, that's the best thing you just said, because I want people to know. You're gonna see more videos of me doing karate. Now don't run up on me trying to kick my ass, because I don't know no goddamn karate. But you're gonna see me dancing more. You're gonna see me just plain out being more active, because I've elected to live an active lifestyle. I've entered into a marathon. And I'm not just saying I've entered into a marathon per se. I'm saying literally that I'll be in a marathon. I'm going on hikes. I'm going on walks. We're replacing out to eat with smoothies and juices. Juices? No, juices. We're replacing heavy carbs and greasy foods and high sodium foods with green leafy salads and fruits. Nah, it ain't. It's probably like it's something called a 5K. It's something called a 5K. Yeah. We're drinking a lot more water around this bitch and less liquor. Now, a lot of you ladies, y'all probably looking like, hey, what the fuck you talking about, big belly fat motherfucker? Well, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you better than I could tell you. In a minute, you're going to ask me to be your motherfucking personal trainer. Because I'm sacrificing myself. I'm sacrificing myself right before your eyes. I've lost 27 pounds right before your eyes doing this type of shit that I've been doing lately. Shine, what's up? What you talking about? Still be that way. Still be that way. What you talking about, Shine? Break it down. But right before your eyes, I've lost 27 pounds. Big Steve-O, what it is. You see I'm more active, young, and attractive. You see my skin looking good. You see a nigga moving and shaking and baking like a motherfucker. Let's go. Hold me accountable, motherfucker. I told Zay Sanchez and everybody, hold me accountable, motherfucker. Don't let me come to this goddamn Trillcast telling y'all about some shit and then it don't happen. Everything I come telling y'all be like, where it at? You see a lot of these YouTube niggas. Them niggas ain't accountable, man. Them niggas will come tell you some of anything. And you ask them niggas where it at. Nigga change the subject on you. You see me? I ain't gonna come giving you no shit that I can't be accountable for. If I said it, I meant it, and I real represent it. Big Steve-O, dig in that goddamn pocket and put some of that soup in here. You got them damn demands and orders trying to get them free Pimp C stories, man. That's some historical shit, man. You soup me, man. We talking about health and nutrition right now, man. You want me to go into my emotional memory bank. Put something in that tip jar, goddamn. But now, it's time for a lifestyle change. It's time to redirect. It's time to tell somebody something good. You know what I mean? Nah, I haven't done any rowing. I'll do some rowing in the gym, but I ain't gonna do no rowing in no motherfucking water. I ain't amphibious. I'm like a Komodo dragon. I'm like a Komodo dragon. They need to get them motherfuckers off the earth. Them motherfuckers scare me. God damn it, man. Them niggas be them niggas be feed Komodo dragons anything. I seen a nigga throw a Komodo dragon a bicycle rim. That nigga ate that motherfucker. Nigga ate that motherfucker and was looking for something else to eat. I say, damn it, man. Man, look at all this soup in here, man. My bad. I ain't see that, man. My bad, man. Hold on, y'all. Let me recognize all this soup in here, man. I ain't see that shit. My bad, man. Let me recognize all this good soup in here. Man, we had Taylor Ray come through here with a big $4.99. I'm talking about show make a young player feel good, man. Albert Smith ain't let her go by herself. He came right back with a whole $5 soup. She said, keep up the workout with a whole $4.99. Albert Smith said, yeah, Taylor Ray, I got you back to back with a whole $5. Taylor Ray said, I ain't playing. She did a $9.99. Hold on, Taylor Ray trying to beat Scott Eric off in this thing tonight. Kudo, man. Did Albert Smith say, I got you right back. And he backed over $10, man. So they back to back with $10 soups. And man, that's what I'm talking about. That's how you keep the wheels greased around this motherfucker. Yeah, let me see. That's what I'm talking about. Them rolls help a lot. Overhead, them sides. Yeah, I need to get them sides. Hey, look. Everything going good, but them goddamn sides, man. I need them damn sides. Like, shit. I was on that treadmill running today. Like, nigga, I got to get them sides gone. Then I looked over at the gentleman next to me. He was just diligently with a brisk walk. And he was slim than the motherfucker. I say, son, you ain't gonna be able to do it in one day. Big Steve-O, that's what I'm talking about, man. Now you warming up. I got one coming for me. I got one coming straight for you. And it's along the lines of this story. But I need you to go on in that pocket one more again. When you do the sides on the rolls, you have to put a twist with it to lock it in. Okay. I seen them Russian twist too with the medicine ball. So let me see. A roll with the twist. Albert Smith, I don't know what you're talking about. A roll with a twist. Now you trying to get me in there like my little teacup? Or you trying to get me in there doing some teacups? Nah. That's an inside joke me and my partner have. Fucking bodybuilding nigga, you know what I'm saying? Nigga was in shape like a motherfucker. That nigga was in there doing them side bends and shit. I say, oh, nigga, what you in there doing them my little teacups? We just had to stop working out and laugh like a motherfucker. And so he started telling me, you know, all the shit that shit worked. And he like, you need to implement some of them shits. And shit, we both be in there doing them my little teacups. But yeah, man. Okay, Big Steve-O, I see you, man. Big Steve-O, this is straight for you, man. Somebody help Big Steve-O finance this theory, man. Somebody dig off of their wallet or off of their pocket to help Big Steve-O finance this theory, man. Because he coming in nutrition time. But this going to be along the lines of the nutrition. And it ain't no made up cockamamie. It ain't nothing. I'm just going it. This is real life, man. Big Steve-O, I appreciate you, man. But I also need y'all, man. I ain't no needy nigga like that. I ain't no needy nigga. But I need everybody to go to my Instagram and share on their story, comment on the second video on my Instagram at He's a Leo. We introduced the Blending Ninja today, man. We introduced the Blending Ninja today, man. The Blending Ninja is gonna save some lives, man. Man, Alvin Smith and financed this story, and I got to get to it. Big Steve-O, thank Alvin Smith, because he financed this story. Trill story starts now. Man, once upon a time, me and Pimp C was riding. I'm talking about riding high, eating high off the hog. By the time when I was hanging out with the pimp, I probably weighed about 285. But slowly, I started picking up weight. I got up to about 315. Taylor Ray, what you say? Man, y'all done financed this story. We got to get to it and do it. Big Steve-O, what you say? Taylor Ray came with that big 1999. Steve-O backdoor another $2, and Alvin Smith say, hey, man, I'll match your fresh. He came with a big twink. Now to the story. So while me and Pimp ride doing what we doing, traveling, man, me and the crew, we starting to notice that we eating like him. We on his schedule. You understand? So when he eat, we eat. What he eat, we damn near eat. So I got up to about 315 quickly. So one day, I told Ed, I say, Ed, we all are starting to resemble him. He like, what you mean? I say, this man feeding us so good, my nigga, we ain't cutting back. We all getting a big round belly. Ed was like, man, you sure right, man. So Ed started doing some treadmilling with the sauna suit on. I always shot basketball and went to the gym at least once or twice a day. But now me and Pimp hanging out so much, I say, maybe I should ask the Pimp, do he want to come with me to the gym? So I got to it. I went to his house. It was down the street from the YMCA. And I say, I'm going to build my nuts up and talk to the Pimp about health and nutrition. So when he let me in, we did our regular do. Yeah, nigga, this, that, whatever, whoop de whoop whoop. So when I sat on the couch, I say, Pimp, man, when we was in Atlanta, man, we had a table full of fried chicken and all the cornbread and mustard greens, this and that. And then we did a show right after that, Pimp. He like, yeah, nigga, I was there. What? I say, dog, I can't move like that. I say, nigga, I was so full that I had to go to the room after we ate and start doing jumping jacks and push-ups and squats and all kind of shit. And then when I hit the stage, nigga, I almost vomited. Pimp say, nigga, I don't know what's wrong with you, man. Because I performed just well. Didn't you see that? I say, yeah, you did. I say, but look out, my nigga. Would you want to hit the gym sometime with me? That nigga looked at me and say, man, fuck you, funky nigga. What the fuck you talking about? Yeah, nigga, I'm fat And I got something fat for some whole jaws too. And my pocket fat too, nigga. But then he thought about it. He got offended a little bit. But then he say, hold up, nigga. He say, do me a favor. I say, what's that? He say, how often you go to the gym? I say, nigga, damn near every morning. And nigga say, you'll take little Chad with you? I say, man, if you want me to, hell yeah, I will. But I was thinking, me and you, man, I ain't going no goddamn gym, nigga. I'm good. I say, all right. He say, do me a favor. And if you need gas or whatever you need, nigga, I got you. He say, go pick up little Chad and take him with you to the gym. I say, my nigga, I got you. He called little Chad. He told him, hey, nigga, he's gonna be picking you up to go to the gym and work out. Cool. All right, then, cool. He's, yeah. When you going back to the gym? I say, shit, in the morning. You say, go pick that nigga up. Call him and let him know what the deal is. That's what I did. I called little Chad later that evening. I said, look out, man. You know, you heard your daddy, you know what I mean? He want me to take you to the gym with me, this and that, this and that. I said, I ain't got no problem with that. I say, if you want to go, I'm going to pick you up in the morning. We going at about this time. We probably going to be there for about 2 hours. He like, all right, I'll go. Boom. So the time came. I went to pick him up. I went to his house. I called him. Man, that nigga left me out there for about 30 minutes before he came out. I was, what? But we went on to the gym, did our thing. I was on the weights. I was on the treadmill. I was doing this. I shot basketball. Lil Chad got on the cycle, the bike. And he cycled for like damn near an hour and a half. So I was like, man, you want to fuck with these weights? I was trying to show him the weights. He like, nah, I'm cool on that. I showed him a couple more exercises. He like, nah. And he got back on that bike. So I'm like, man, if you over here taking easy street. I said, if you over here taking easy street, man, let me see what you're doing. And so I got on the bike next to him. And I start rolling that bitch. He say, nah, put that bitch on this level. So he started adjusting my bike for me and shit, changing the levels and shit. And come to find out, my nigga, that nigga had the resistance on that bitch so goddamn hard that he was getting a hell of a fucking workout because he was pushing through that shit. And that shit was hard as hell. And he had been on that goddamn bike for an hour and a half. So he was burning some motherfucking calories, my nigga. So I did that shit for a while. And I'm like, man, this shit, fuck that. This shit made me feel like I had to piss. So we went on back to the crib. Okay, man, look, I'll be back tomorrow. Boom, 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 boom. Shit, he come out again about 30 minutes late. I'm like, damn it, man. Look, man, niggas got shit to do, man. You know what I'm saying? Do me a favor, man. When it's time to go, man, be ready, man. You know what I mean? Make it easy for me to come get you and do what we do. All right. So we went about 3 more times and shit. And then the next time, I went to get him like regular routine. And he didn't want to go. And that was the end of that. I checked with him a couple times, but that was the end of that. And I stayed on my grind, you know what I mean? I picked up about, let me see, 285 to about 315. 85, 90, I picked up about 25, 30 pounds right quick, and I stayed at about 315 for a long time. But that lifestyle kept going. Everywhere we would go, man, Pimp was about abundance. When he did cookouts at the house, when he did parties at the house, it was always about abundance. It was never a lack thereof. We always had too much food, too much drink. You know what I mean? So traveling on the road, we eat at the hotel, abundance. We'll stop and eat at a restaurant, abundance. And we stopped at some of the worst places. We stopped at places like KFC, McDonald's, all that shit that'll just, take your ass out the game. Now, don't get me wrong. Ever so often, we'll stop at a Subway. But by time 2007, when he unfortunately passed away, the majority of the middle-aged men on the team, we all had gained a tremendous amount of weight. I got up to 325. And I stayed there until I started trucking in 2015. Now 325 for me at 6'3", that was cool. I was very active. I was working out 2 times a day. I was running a mile or 2. You know what I mean? At 325, I was running a mile or 2, maybe 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 miles a week. Working out sometime twice a day. I still was performing. I still was ready for the stage, you see. But in 2015, taking on a new hustle to add to what I had going on, it was a bit overwhelming. And if any of y'all drive truck, you understand the stress and the demand of being a trucker. You see, my first 15 months of being a trucker, I was a company driver. And I had to do what they call regional. What that meant was I drove about 400 to 600 miles a day. Damn near 5 days a week. You dig? Now, when you driving those type of miles a day during the week, you inside that truck a tremendous amount of time. And this being something brand new to me, I needed comfort. In the arms of... No, I needed comfort. And most of the time what we do when we need comfort is we get comfort foods. So I had to teach myself every grocery trip, okay, don't bring this. Every time I made grocery to put in the truck, every time was a learning lesson. My truck used to be filled with Belvita biscuits. My truck used to be filled with cookies. That was my little treat, the cookies. My truck used to be filled with crackers. All kind of processed foods, granola bars, granola snacks, all types of this and that. Chips Ahoy cookies. Little potato chip here and there. Whole bunch of trail mix. But the problem was I wasn't recognizing I had a bunch of sugar and fucking salt. I know you ain't find them lot lizards. No, I never participated with a lot lizard. I could never tell you that I allowed any street woman walking selling Kagoga at the truck stop in my truck. I'm more player than that, man. My mouthpiece so beast like Della Reese. But what I started to realize was every time I was buying grocery, I was buying sugar and salt. So my grocery list every time would change. It would get more healthier and healthier. What I would bring for lunch started to change. At one point in time, I used to make a turkey, brown rice, and bean burrito on wheat tortilla. And I'd eat it every day. Then I learned about the sodium and carbs in that. That went in the trash. What could I eat? I kept bringing all that bullshit. But over the years, it's about 15 months in, I met an older gentleman. He's kind of flabby. He looked way too old to be driving, but God bless him. Get your money, man. He asked me what I had to eat in my truck, and I told him about all the treats and sandwiches and this and that, this and that. He said, you got way too much food in that truck. He said, how much do you weigh right now? I say about 335. He said, you keep it up, and in a couple years, you will be 400 pounds. I looked at that old man like, nigga, please, you work for UPS. Get the fuck on. He said, young man, let me tell you. There's something about being in that truck eating wrong and eating bad. He said, if you keep that shit up, in a couple years, you will be 400 pounds. I say, oh, nigga, how you know all this shit trying to talk to me? Tell, man, what you got in the motherfucking truck? That nigga say, water, a couple of apples, and some unsalted nuts. I say, nigga, you lying. He say, come here. I looked in that nigga truck. That nigga had a little igloo cooler sitting next to his seat. A nigga grabbed that bitch and opened it up and displayed to me bottles of water and about 3 apples. And he showed me them Planters unsalted nuts. And he say, if you find any more food off in here, I'm pussy. He ain't say that. But he said, look, my nigga. He ain't say that either. He say, but look, young man, I got up to being 400 pounds fucking around in this truck. He said, I lost 200 pounds. He said, I didn't do it by surgery. He said, I corrected what I was doing wrong. And he said, I want you to be out here and have a long, healthy career. He said, but all that food you got in that truck, you got way too much in that truck. You got too much salt in that truck, too much sugar in that truck. I said, man, I appreciate it. But as the time passed, I went to the doctor. And this was last year, around November. And I got on the scale. Now, they called me fat before. They called me obese. They called me obese. And I was offended. Almost cried. Fuck you mean I'm obese? Bitch, my bitches like me. They ain't say I'm obese. But this time around, nigga, they put a MORBID before obese. I say, what's that? She say, you 382 pounds. You are morbidly obese. Man, I was so busy taking care of life, taking care of myself and everybody around me, being there for everybody, hustling this, doing that. Man, I done fucked around and let my health go, nigga, and picked up, nigga, I'm damn near 400 pounds like that man said. Nigga, I had to make a decision that day. Nigga, that old man was right. You got to cut back, big man. And I started cutting back. Going to that truck. The lunches I would take with me started getting healthier and healthier. It was almost like the motherfuckers just started making themselves, man. Man, them hoes was broccoli and cauliflower and a little piece of protein. Was there for everyone else and wasn't there for yourself. Man, when you want to see everybody do well, you have such a big heart. That's how it be sometimes. But I'm now focusing on myself. I've minimized all that extending myself. I minimized the environments. And I'm focusing on myself for once in my life. I know I sound like them bitches. I'm focusing on myself. Now I'm working on myself. Now I'm focusing on myself. So you see, this the thing. It's selfish for me to not focus on myself and keep trying to be there for everybody else. Because if I'm not taking care of myself, I won't be able to be there for everybody else. I'll be in the casket. I'll be in the casket. And I need 6 strong niggas to carry my big ass. So the unselfish thing to do is to focus on myself so I can make sure I am here for myself and everybody else. See, I don't envision my grandson looking at me sitting in the chair like inactive. I envision throwing a football with him, running with him, jumping with him, playing basketball with him, you know what I'm saying? Doing whatever he want to do. And I can do that. I'm good enough to do that. So I gotta go within and fix me. So if I refrain from a lot of stuff, I don't desire the club anymore. God is taking all that out of me, man. I could care less if I ever step foot inside of a club again. Now, if somebody offered me a nice piece of money to go do that, that's business. I might go do it. But I got my booking fees for that at a price where, you have to think about it. It ain't super high. It's just above $2,500. That's where we're starting at. Then we're going to start tacking on the rooms and the travel and the VIP and the liquor costs and all that. And we got to have a merch table. And I'll do some rapping or some speaking or some hosting. I don't care. I don't care anymore. Because God has showed me a different arena. That's why you're getting characters like the Blending Ninja. The Blending Ninja would be welcome in rooms that He's a Leo cannot walk in. The Blending Ninja will be booked for things that He's a Leo will not be booked for. The Blending Ninja will assist people in a way that he's a Leo cannot. So this new journey, I want you to be excited. I want you to be inspired. And I want you to hold me accountable. In 5 weeks, I will lose 10 pounds and maintain it off. The last time I weighed, I was 355. I go back to the doctor in about 5 weeks. 10 pounds is really nothing. I probably can do it in a shorter period of time. But it's about the maintenance. You see, if you lose it too fast, most of the time you tack it right back on. So I got to maintain. See, I will lose it, but can I maintain? So when I go back and get on that scale, that 10 still gone. You see, now when that 10 still gone, guess what I do? I take another 4 to 5 weeks and lose 10 more. You see, Deb said, I appreciate that, man. For real. The thing about me being the candidate that I am, the Trill Ambassador, I hold the keys to so much. But if I ain't strong enough to walk up to that door and unlock it, people will never know what's beyond this point. It's obvious I gotta take us where we need to be. If you feel a part of me, you are the us. It's obvious nobody's coming to save us, so we must save ourselves. So I must be strong enough, wise enough, smart enough to endure it all to get to that door and use the keys and open it up and show all who with us what's beyond that door. What I expect beyond that door is more abundance, more resources, more options. How does that benefit people outside of you, Easy? How does all that you name benefit people outside of you, Easy? As you've seen throughout these years, I don't have to be in the shine. I don't have to be in the spotlight. It don't have to be me. I will put someone before me to receive the accolades, while I take the back seat and analyze and plan and plot and strategize. So more resources and more options means more delegation. It means more people can be blessed. I told someone recently the story about God blessing the 3 men with talents. Story in the Bible. Talents in the Bible during that time could have been shillings, currency, money, or it could have meant skills, trade, talent. I'm paraphrase, but in this story, it was 3 men that God seek to bless with these talents. He gave each individual different amounts of talents. Some he gave 5, 6, 7, or 8. He gave another 3, 4. Then he gave one 10, maybe. After a while, he went back to those individuals and he questioned them. He asked them, so what did you do with the talents that I gave you? He asked the first one. He said, I took the talents you gave me and I purchased land and cows and livestock. I purchased about 10 cows to start and a few chickens. He said, you have done well, my son. I will bless you with more acres of land, more cattle, more chickens. You be blessed. So he multiplied him. He asked the next one who had a little less than that one, what did you do with yours? He said, I bought acres and hired people to plow fields and plant seeds and this and that and this and that. And I also bought a few cows and sheep and chicken. He said, I will make you the ruler of many lands and many people also. You go and be blessed. So he blessed him with more abundance. So he got to the last guy and he said, so what did you do with your talents? He said, man, I ain't know, I was going to get any more, you know what I'm saying? So I saved mine. I buried them in the ground. Trying to save them, you know what I'm talking about? And God was displeased. He casted him into a dark pit where for eternity he would feel the gnashing of teeth. He punished him. He put him in a dark pit where he will receive bites. You did? People nibbling. He don't even know what it is. It's so dark. He don't even know what it is, but he being bit on. He being bit on and he being chewed on. But why? Why? The moral of the story is when God give you talents, you are blessed when you use them. God did not give you talents to bury them and hide them. He gave you talents so you can take care of yourself and others around you. Abundantly. Inaction is the worst action. Inaction is the worst action. What I want you to take from this story is when God bless you with something, be in the service business and bless others. When your cup overrunneth. Give me some of that soup. When your cup overrunneth, you shall. And don't be afraid to give. God say, be a happy giver. Be a happy giver. When you give, have joy in your heart. You see, as men and women, a lot of times when we give certain individuals, we have expectations that our reward is going to come back from those individuals. Our payback going to come back from those individuals. Man, sometimes them individuals might run off on the plug. Sometimes them same individuals that you help might run off on the plug and never pay you back. But don't you go pop his top. Don't you go and do him nothing, you know? Pray for him. Whoever they may be. Because guess what? You're gonna get it back. You just got to recognize your blessings. Everybody who's ever wronged me financially, I ain't never missed not one penny of that money. You understand? Anybody who's wronged me financially, I ain't never missed not one iota of that money. So that person may have not gave it back to me, but God made sure that the chips fell in my favor, and it probably then came back a multitude of times, abundantly. So we have to change the way we perceive things. Every one of us are sitting up here with some kind of talent within us. You see, some of us taint our talent. We taint it. Never give what you can't afford to lose, and if they don't give it back, that was a lesson learned, and keep it pushing. I agree 100%, but somebody tells 17, I still want my $130. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? God that gave me that $137 back so many times, man. God forgive me. I still want it though. You know what I mean? It's a principle. It's a principle, God. You know what I mean? Y'all let that marinate for a minute. That $100.
Yeah, yo, this shit kinda sound like an intro to a movie. Know what I'm saying? So I'ma gon' roll the credits. Written by he, starring He's Elite. You know what it is. Trill Gang, let's go. I stay Cadillac turning, it's an art to this shit. You mugging in your Kia, what you know about this? Blinded by the diamonds, how they glitz off the wrist. Some boys dying and some boys pissed. Bar none and fade off, that's how I play it. It is what it is, my that's how I say it. From the depths of the gutter, I came up slicing butter on the cuts with them hovers. Me and my other two brothers, OG, homie, I ain't gotta brag. want my shoes, but I can get his toe a tag, or I can get his ass a wreath and his face on a tee. Greedy anyway, I can use a little beef. Don't get it twisted, cause I'm flowing, stacking bread. Bustin' raps, I'll bust a head. Untamed beast, not an industry. Trill on my tee is still heel figure. Sipping wine, flipping in my slab out the Ville. Coasting slow motion, wood grain wheel. Bread on my mind, I'm trying to get a meal. Money in the streets, so I ain't worried about a deal. Sipping wine, flipping in my slab out the Ville. Coasting slow motion, wood grain wheel. Some boys fraud and some boys real, but I thank God that I'm so trill. I don't like to dream about getting paid, so I don't f around with that minimum wage. $10,000 been past that stage. Labels ain't shooting a dime my way, so I'm I-10 swinging. You know he on a mission. Cooler than a fan, colder than the air condition. Gas prices low, so the car miles high. Easy turn fraud, I might as well die. But I'm too busy living, snapping shots of these women, helping my make stove, along with business to the prison. Now that's thug motivation. Now this the situation. Some boys anxious and some boys patient. Patiently waiting in them sales. When my touch down, we gon' do it like players. All by the judge, whips on them dubs. Girls showing love when we fall up in the club. Sipping wine, flipping in my slab out the Ville. Coasting slow motion, wood grain wheel. Bread on my mind, I'm trying to get a meal. Money in the streets, so I ain't worried about a deal. Sipping wine, flipping in my slab out the Ville. Coasting slow motion, wood grain wheel. Some boys fraud and some boys real, but I thank God that I'm so trill. Money in the streets, it takes a G to see that. See, think I'm on cause I flow in Rick tracks. On in my eyes is living stress free. 10 mil in the bank and a dime next to me. My folk all straight, if you need me just call. Love the ball, but I drop it off for y'all. Ain't no Hollywood that can't stand the fans. I be up in the hood hugging ladies, shaking hands. And Texas is my home and I roam how I want. Tonight I'm up in Dallas, in the Moan, San Antonio, the preserver of the trill. Put the hood on his back, state to state, slanging raps like I used to push packs and feel good, gripping wood, swinging in.
Man, it's a peculiar thing took place with that record. Now, when I got that beat from No Key Swaze, Young Heezy told me straight business. He said, man, this is one of the most jammingest songs you gonna have. He was a little boy. He was a little old boy. I had a couple of songs he used to always tell me, man, this the one, this the one. I love it, I love it. But I was out of place. I was out of space. I was out of touch. And I took that song to about 4-5 studios. And every time we would record it, by the time we were halfway through, I'd know, like, I fucked up. This ain't it. This engineer don't know what the fuck he doing. You did? They couldn't, and I got the beat tracked out. Like, it was no way in hell you was supposed to fuck that song up. The beat was tracked out. The vocals was tracked out. You should have been able to bring, I'm talking about super perfection with that fucking song. And so after recording that song probably about 4, 5, 6 times, wasting damn near $300, $400, $500, $600 recording that song, man, I just sat it to the side. Young Heezy was like, man, you tripping, man. What the fuck, man? Put that song out. I said, it ain't right and it ain't ready. So I met this dude many years later. He was at a recording session. He told me he had a home studio, but it was A1 and he was about his shit. And he scored for movies and he's done all sorts of recordings and whatnot. He said, if I ever like to, you know, come and give him a little looky-loo. Come and look him up. And I went over there and he had a really nice setup. But the thing about it was he was knowledgeable. Plus he had the right equipment. Now he had his own way of doing things. So I started off doing a few records with him just to test them out. So I told him, if you get this one record right for me, I'm going to bring you a record that features me and Bun B. He say, man, you ain't got the lie to kick it. I say, man, I never told you who the fuck I was. He like, who the fuck are ya? I say, nigga, he's a Leo. He like, what the fuck that supposed to mean? I say, nigga, he's a Leo of UGK Records. That nigga say, man, what the fuck you talking about? I say, yeah, nigga. One of the artists that was with Pimp C, nigga. I'm one of the spearheads of the UGK Posse and UGK Records. Know what I'm talking about, nigga? I say, nigga, you get this record right, nigga. I'm bringing a record in here with me and Bun B, nigga. Man, that nigga did his thing. That nigga did his thing. Now, don't get me wrong. He ain't do no Ava Rex type shit. She did. He ain't do no Beatmaster Ava Rex type shit. He ain't do no Corey Mo shit. Now, me and Corey Mo ain't no good friends, but that's a bad motherfucker on the engineering and the beats. Bitch ass nigga. If you know what I'm saying. Nah, I ain't got nothing against that nigga. That nigga just, you know what I'm saying? He ain't fuck with me. He fuck with me through Pimp, so once Pimp was gone. That's how pretty much it was for everybody, man. A lot of people fuck with me because Pimp was here. So when Pimp gone, boom, they gone. Well, guess what? I don't need you, motherfucker. I get my own bitches. Got my own dick and nuts. Got my own money. I can fight like a motherfucker and I can shoot. You did? I'm like a one-man motherfucking army, nigga. I don't give no motherfucker about no bowing down or no niggas, boy. I'm a whole motherfucking one-man army. And what I feel strong about, I'm strong about. I'm the type of nigga die behind what I feel strong about. But I recognize a lot of niggas only fucked with me because they were fucking with Pimp and fucking with me through Pimp. I don't hold it against them. Maybe they don't see no value in old He's Elite. And they don't need to. Because as long as I see value in me, that's enough. You see? I don't need to be around no celebrity niggas to validate me. I'm a motherfucking man, baby. If you only like me because I'm standing on the side of a nigga with a name, you don't like me. You like that nigga with that name, and you like the fact that I can stand on the side of that nigga with that name. It's time out for the fugazi. It's time out for the fugazi. Every last one of us are just human beings. Yeah, nigga, reputation precedes him. Nigga could be in big lights and posters and TV, but at the end of the day, that nigga sleep, shit, fart, piss just like you. Got a dope fiend, ain't in a drunk ass uncle, and a nigga cries sometime with nobody around. Stop thinking nigga superhuman. Stop thinking because a nigga got a name on a CD or some shit or a book or some shit that a nigga superhuman. Nigga, we just like you. Shit. Everybody experienced the same thing, just at different times. Everybody, remember that. Whatever you feel right now, and what you've been noticing, you've been feeling, I feel it too, just at a different time. Jay-Z feel it too, just at a different time. Eminem feel it too, just at a different time. We're all in this realm, just swimming around like fish in a fish bowl. You did? We all experience the same shit. You hungry? I ain't. But eventually I will be. You got a piss? Maybe you don't. But at some point, you will have to. And so will I. We're not as disconnected as we think, folks. Man, I still got half a smoothie left. Y'all niggas think I'm playing. Y'all niggas think I'm playing. Nigga, I ain't playing. I still got half a motherfucking smoothie left. How in the hell? And I ain't ate shit. I ain't ate shit. I ain't ate shit, baby. I'm trying to show you this. I'm trying to show you this right here, cuz. Yeah. Hold on. Don't jack my karate headband, my nigga. See, y'all niggas ain't even know I was a whole motherfucking ninja all the while. All the while. Know what I'm talking about? Man, I still got a half of, man, I still, this shit, it's the real mud, baby. Come on, dog. I ain't ate shit today. That nigga say, finish him. And the motherfucker, hey, the motherfucking karate shoes, nigga. Nigga, that's real karate shoes I had on. Man, that's real karate shoes I had on, dog. And let me tell you like this right here. Y'all think Bruce Lee was walking around kicking niggas' ass for the fuck of it. Man, there's something magical about these shoes that make you want to kick a nigga ass. I ain't gonna bullshit you. I tried to pick a fight today 2-3 times. I tried to pick a fight today 2-3 times. I told this old man, he about 83 years old. I said, what you looking at, nigga? I said, you ain't never seen a ninja before? He said, huh? Pardon me? I said, yeah, nigga, you ain't never seen a ninja before? He said, no, I guess not. I said, well, you just did. He said, okay, if you say so. Yeah, he ain't want no smoke. Then I seen this old lady, she's about 90. She's about 90 years old. I walked by and I flinched at her. I said, I'll kick your ass. You know what I'm saying? I'll kick your ass. Said, huh? Have a nice day. I said, you too, ma'am. What you say, young man? Nothing, ma'am. Shit. Have a nice day. I said, shit, you too, man. I said, man, I'm tripping. What the fuck going on, man? Then I looked down, nigga, them karate. It was them karate shoes, man. Nigga, them karate shoes told me to pull up to a burger joint and kick a burger out of a nigga hand. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I think them karate shoes possessed. Them karate shoes told me to pull up to a burger joint and motherfucking dang your son, you know what I'm saying? Do the crane style. Kick a burger out of a nigga hand. And I pulled up to Whataburger. And I was kind of hanging out around the doorway, waiting on somebody to walk out eating a burger. I was finna run up and jump up in the air. What's all motherfucking pow! Kick that motherfucking burger up out their goddamn hand. And tell them that I'm the blending ninja and they need to do better. That's the type of shit I was on today. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. We're living in some different times, man. We're living in some different times. I wanted to evaluate and do an experiment today. Nigga, I'm about to kick a nigga cheeseburger out of his hand, straight up. But my motherfucking legs don't go up that far, so I'm gonna chill out on that till I get in a little bit better shape. Now, once I get in a little bit better shape, nigga, I'm gonna do a fucking flying drop kick and kick a nigga fried shake. Solar wall of malt. I'm pow, bitch. I'm knocking that shit everywhere. But I wanted to evaluate how people received me if I appeared in my ninja uniform. And what I experienced blew my mind. What I experienced today in my ninja uniform, speaking to strangers, telling them my concept, you would not believe how necessary the blending ninja is. I'm talking about from every walk of life. I spoke to older white women, older Mexican men, younger Mexican ladies, a middle-aged black lady, a middle-aged black man, and a middle-aged Mexican lady, and a couple of white ladies. And all I did was just introduce them to the concept. Only one of them asked me, why do you have on a karate suit? Everybody else just accepted it like, okay, this nigga rocking a karate suit, when really it's a ninja suit. Now, I talked to a couple of Asians, and one of them was in love with me. She just laughed and, oh my goodness, yes, 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 I love it. I don't even know how to do an Asian accent no more. My Asian accents sound like goddamn Spanish accents. I love it. But she loved it. Now I ran up on 3 other Asians and they played the I don't speak English game. And let me tell you something. There's no good motherfuckers in every race. Now, the motherfuckers who played the I don't speak English game is some no good bitches. Tell you why. You see, I've spun thousands of dollars with these boys' establishment. I've spun well over $100,000 with these boys' establishment. But let me show you something. When motherfuckers don't like you or fuck with you, it don't matter what you do. The root of it is they don't like or fuck with you. So when I asked them a frivolous little dumbass question, they spoke English well until they didn't want to answer no more. They spoke English very well till they just didn't want to answer no more. That's when they pulled the, oh no English. Now, I didn't need a motherfucking thing. But I recognize we gotta get in power, man. We got to get in power, man. You see, different races look at the black man as being powerless. They look at us as being weak and powerless because we love Hennessy. We love them tweeds. We love fashion, competing with one another. We love Kagoga so much we can't see our goddamn nose right before our face. We love kicking each other's ass. So they deem us weak. They deem us dumb and stupid. So I don't care if you spun 200,000 with the motherfuckers. The motherfuckers still think you dumb and stupid. I done waste some goddamn green juice on my karate undershirt. Ooh. Boy, this karate undershirt must be magic. I hit that bitch with a towel, one white nigga, that shit disappeared like it was never there. But I want you boys to know, man, regardless of what you spend with them people don't give a fuck about you. I want you to listen to this record. It's such a true to the life record. Is what I was going through that time. Put an ear on it. If you like to hear it, here it go. But we gotta maintain a sustain.
Man in desperation. Can't you help the situation?
Desperate situations cause for drastic measures. I need to talk to Obama, see if we can pull some levers. My right hand in the pen about to lose his mind. He ain't killed nobody, can you cut that time? My big bro felt bad after leaving my crib. Dropped dead in his yard, can you believe that shit? My mama held him in her arms as he faded away. Wednesday, August 27, I can't forget that day. I mashed fast in my caddy, running all through lights. To myself, I was thinking, no, this can't be life. No, this can't be right. No, not my bro. We was just bullshitting 30 minutes ago. My nigga Ernie on the gurney and they pumping his lungs. God, can you help my mama's second oldest son? God, can you help us all? Cause we died here losing. I'm knee deep in these streets and I'm lost in this music. Every now and then a nigga need a little help, but what I'm seeing right now, I better help myself. Every now and then folk could use a little help, but what I'm seeing right now, you better help yourself. Every now and then a nigga need a little help, but what I'm seeing right now, I better help myself. Every now and then folk could use a little help, but what I'm seeing right now, you better help yourself. Last year we were touring the region, riding Bentley or the drop, fly from PA to Cleveland. Red carpet, hoes bopping, niggas doing the same. Reppin' UGK records, diamond iced out chain. PMC, Bun B, the game belong to me. Up and coming, he's a lead, yeah, the world gon' see. I was playing my position, just waiting my turn. I waited patient in the cut, I was never concerned. My nigga Chad held it down, helped me stack my bread. He never lied, kept it true with everything that he said. The last show out in Dallas, he said he loved this squad. If he had ever forgot to tell us, we were doing our job. At the condo in H-Time, doing it big. Pimpin' UGK, posse about to wreck this bitch. Drop record after record, song after song. My nigga flew to California, never came back home. Damn. Every now and then a nigga need a little help, but what I'm seeing right now, I better help myself. Every now and then folk could use a little help, but what I'm seeing right now, you better help yourself. Every now and then a nigga need a little help, but what I'm seeing right now, I better help myself. Every now and then folk could use a little help, but what I'm seeing right now, you better help yourself. myself. I'm in a different state of mind. I spend my time on the grind. Nobody want to lend a hand. Fuck it, that's all fine. All them niggas say they dying and they miss Pimp C. Only nigga got it me was the food Chuck T. I ain't crying for no help. I just wanna be felt. It's just that niggas full of shit and always thinking to self. How you feel living large, letting the trill niggas starve? You need to stop smoking good and change your name to George. A homeless dude got at me and said that I was a winner. Only wanted an autograph and didn't want no dinner. How the hell I'ma feel like I don't have? Nigga on the bicycle and he still can laugh. Days later I came, I had to pack my bags. Hurricane, who to blame? Man, that shit look bad. Now I'm stuck out in Dallas with my homeless ass. But like that dude on that bike, I thank God and laugh. Say, man, I'm a trill nigga. I ain't with that whole shit, man. These niggas on that old
Man, I just, after I seen that the deal wasn't coming for me the way, you know what I mean, a nigga was imagining, I started writing my life. I just started writing my reality. I didn't try to make a club song or try to make a party song. I started writing my real life. A lot of these songs, a lot of y'all, y'all didn't really understand what the fuck a nigga was talking about. Y'all heard it. But now that you can resonate with my personality and you see all these years of my endurance, these songs hit different now. The shit I'm talking about in this song is so damn life-changing, nigga. My brother died in my mama's arms. I ain't talking about my play brother, man. I'm talking about the nigga I was raised in the same house with, nigga wore the same shoes and clothes, my real brother. My mama brought him to my house for me to tell him to go to the hospital, and he wouldn't go. And minutes later, he dropped dead in her arms, dog. Man, life get really real, man. When I claim to be trill, my nigga, that ain't fucking just fashion. That ain't to impress you, my nigga. That's for real. We all go through things. But when you come out on the other side, what have you become? When you go through your life experiences, do it break you down or do it build you up? Also in that song, I'm talking about flying high, living high off the hog. Then all of a sudden, it just being shut off, nipped in the bud. Everything stopped. During this time, attending these funerals and trying to wrap our thoughts around life has changed tremendously. R.I.P. to Ray. R.I.P. to Pimp. R.I.P. Mama West. R.I.P. Granny, Pimp's grandmother. Vicious, Ivory P. And the list goes on of people that you never heard of. But during this time of uncertainty, we still have to put up a public front like we these rapper man. Through this uncertain time, we got to save face like we these rapper man. Man, we was at the Ozone Awards when Mama West got the call that her mama died. We just did a tribute for her son. Shout out to Bun B.
and Julia Beverly. So life will come and bust you in your shit when you least expect it. Life will come and punch you dead in your shit when you least expect it, man. Last but not least, in that song I also mentioned that I went to a store and a man approached me on a bike. He told me he was homeless. And I thought to myself, he finna ask for a couple of dollars. Boy, was I wrong. I thought to myself, this homeless man is about to ask me for a few dollars. And I'm gonna give him all the ones I got. But what he said next blew my mind. He said, I know who you are. You say, he's a Leo. I say, yeah, I am. He said, man, could I please have your autograph? I thought to myself, this grown man on a little child's bike who professed that he was homeless did not ask me for money for beer, wine, or food. This man said he wanted my signature, my autograph. It blew me away. I told him, wait a minute. And I went to the car and I got him a Block Stars. I used to keep that Block Stars with me. Oh yeah, couldn't. I got him a Block Stars, still in a cellophane wrap, retail ready. And I gave it to him. He say, how much? I say, they normally 10. I say, but don't you worry about it. He said, man, can you sign it for me? I say, yeah. I said, but I want you to bust it open. And he opened it up like a kid at Christmas, man. But he was delicate with it. And I signed that CD for him. And he smiled, man. He smiled and he thanked me. He was happy. So I reached down in my pocket and I grabbed some ones and I gave them to him. He said, man, I wasn't gonna ask you for no money, man. I said, you good, man. Take that. I'll see you around. A couple days later, the news told my city and the surrounding areas there's a category 4, 5, 6, get your bitch ass out of the city limits, nigga, evacuate. This tornado, hurricane, whoever he is, gonna tap through this bitch like never before. Move to higher ground. And I had to leave my home with some of my valuables and go where I knew that the storm wasn't gonna be. A friend of mine say, come up to Waco. Another friend of mine say, so I go up to Dallas and Waco after sleeping in a shelter, getting a sack lunch, and I make it after almost 2.5 days because the traffic was bumper to bumper and the resources in the stores were limited because everybody was panicking, buying everything.
But the further north you got, things began to somewhat be replenished. But after settling in the hotel, I went to another neighborhood store. And a young nigga recognized me. And he was excited to see me. He said, "What are you doing in North Dallas? He's a Leo." I say, "I am." "Do you have any CDs? Could I get your autograph?" And right then I thought about that homeless man. Here I am, just days later, homeless like a motherfucker, displaced, and somebody's running up on me, seeing value in who I am, asking me again for my signature and a CD. That day, I decided to be happy. That homeless man taught me that regardless of his situation, he still found joy in certain things. He was eternally, internally happy. I was inspired by him. I've endured so much. I've seen so much. I've been through so much. But what has helped me make it through it all has been what's going on internally. Happiness, joy, faith, bravery, endurance, ambition, desire, dedication, determination, pure grit, pure hustle. It's the Blended Ninja, man.